Hey guys, Ozzy back. So I just got done watching the new Mortal Kombat movie. Uh, wasn't bad at all. A lot of blood and guts in it, which if you like Mortal Kombat, you're probably gonna like that anyways. Um, they kind of they took some of the characters from the first movies and did them better in this movie. You definitely get a much better feel for Sub Zero and Scorpion in this movie, with the whole first 12 minutes of the movie being dedicated to their fight. Um, I don't know. I grew up with the one from the 90s. I mean, that was the one that I watched, and I personally really liked it. I remember playing the video game as a kid too. So I think it's really cool that they did it, that they came out with a new version of it, and it is good. But I guess I'm just still nostalgic for the old one. I know the CGI wasn't the greatest, and I know probably a lot of it was nowhere near on par with what they can do nowadays. Obviously, with 4K and everything like that, and having the streaming services and everything that we've got to be able to have it put out the way that it is, be able to be available to so many different people, um, not just going out to the movies, especially with the way things are going right now with the pandemic and everything still going on. It's very hard for people to go to movies right now. But having our own streaming services at home and being able to release these movies not just into the theater but onto that home market as well at the exact same time, it's kind of coming along with how I figured things were going to be back when I started working at Blockbuster many years back. Um, I remember back then it was when a movie came out, it came out on videotape. For those that remember videotape, it came out on videotape, and it would usually be at least 6 months, maybe sometimes a year or more, before the movie was released for sale to the general public. It was not available for anyone to buy at that point. It was something only video stores could get their hands on. And I remember a couple times I looked into a couple movies that I wanted to get when I started working there, and they would have cost like $100 to buy that movie right then when it came out. So I got used to not having it immediately for the beginning part when I was younger. And it was actually something that as I was working there longer, I started noticing that more and more movies were coming out for purchase at the same time as they were coming out for rental. So, and by the time I was leaving Blockbuster, pretty much every movie that came out was available. And then we switched over more to DVDs. And with DVD, it was coming out at the exact same time for purchase as for um, rental. And then as the rental places started drying up and things like that, it moved to just for purchase. And then the streaming services started coming in. And when they started coming in, that started adding a whole new dimension to this of being able to get the movie immediately at home. You started having ways to rent it for a purchase price, and now it's getting to the point where you can watch it at home or you can watch it in the theaters. And I actually kind of like that, because I in the past have had this problem where the buildup of a movie will drive me to want to see that movie in the theater. However, there's been so many times where I've gone to see those movies and then have been extremely let down by them, that I decided that spending the money sometimes to go out to the movies is not worth it. I'd rather get a look at the movie first, see if I like it, and then know if I want to go and spend that money and that time on the experience of seeing it in a theater with other people and on that bigger screen and everything. Um, what I do like about this new way they're doing things where they're releasing at home is it has that. I watched Godzilla and Kong, or Godzilla versus Kong here, and then I could decide from there whether I wanted to go and see it in the theaters. Um, that one is one I probably would. This Mortal Kombat that I just watched, I probably wouldn't spend my money on it in the theater. I'm already getting HBO Max, so I'll watch it, but it's not something that I personally would spend more money on. There have been a lot of things lately that I've been noticing that are coming up that I really want to check out. Um, I do have a lot of movies to cover. Um, I am more of a horror movie buff, a sci-fi buff, but I like comedies, action, adventures, things like that as well. So you'll see I'll be doing different things. So I guess the way to end this would be to just say, if you played Mortal Kombat as a kid, or if you're someone who was even a little bit older and you were playing Mortal Kombat, or if you remember seeing the older movies and you liked them, this is a good movie for you. If you're just looking to get into the Mortal Kombat universe and things like that, this is a way to go. If you're looking for a good movie with a good plot and all that, this ain't it. It's a good movie, it's entertaining, but it's not very cerebral. I'll tell you that, guys, right now. So, guys, please like this video. And if you like what I've been putting out, please subscribe. I currently have around 14 subscribers. I'm trying to drive that number as high as possible. I'm hoping with your help I can do that. With the 14 of you who are subscribed, I hope you're watching these videos, and I hope you're recommending me to other people. Other than that, if you're new to this and you're just checking me out for the first time, I hope you enjoyed how I spoke about this, and that you choose to subscribe so that I can keep doing what I'm doing and doing what I like. And if you are subscribed already and you like this video already, then click on that notification icon to be notified whenever I put up any new content. Alright, guys, I think that's it for me for right now. I don't know if I'll get any more videos up before I go to New York, but if I don't, you'll see a different background next time. If I do, I think I might turn this camera around a little bit and try shooting directly against this green screen and see if I can throw some backgrounds up later on. Alright, guys, it was great talking to you. Ozzy out.